Is she ready to know my frustration? What you slipping inside? Slow castration. I'm a riddle so strong you can't break me. Did she come here to try and take me? Or did she call my name? I think it's gonna rain. Oh, when I die. Was it something I said held against me? Ain't no life on the run, slowly rising. Calling out so she stares at nothing. And I can't help but don't why now she hates me. Or did she call my name? Nothing is gonna rain more when I die. She won't let me hide. She don't want me to cry. Will she keep on the ground, try to ground me? Slowly forgive my life, lie to save me. Could she love me again? Will she hate me? Probably not, I know why. Can't explain me. Or did she call my name? I think it's gonna rain. Oh, when I die. That was good. That one wanted to stand up for that one. We have got a little bit more coin flip simulator to play today, and we're going to try Rattling Bones list. That is Lux, Leona, Plaza. This deck seems to be your quintessential mid-range deck that tries to do a little bit of everything. I'm skeptical about its functionality in a meta that is largely hyper aggro high roll sort of decks, like the Fiora Butterfly deck and similar Zoe based decks. There are a lot of solitaire decks out there right now that seem to just be able to, with the right draw, kill a person on turn 5 or turn 6 pretty quickly and pretty uninteractably, and that probably makes mid-range a bad choice when all the decks are just variations of solitaire racing decks, I assume mid-range is going to suffer. It usually does. Mid-range is often the hardest form of card, a sort of card game deck to balance. And Runeterra is no exception. It's often been the case in Magic the Gathering, where control and aggro are the only choices. And it's often been that case in Runeterra as well. But it's not our list. We're going to give it a try. Sight unseen, no cards changed. Let's see if, let's see how bad we draw. That kind of is my specialty on the show, for those of you who haven't met me. We tend to draw some really, really, really bad hands and die horribly, but again, it is a coin flip simulator, so that's fairly unsurprising. The problem with coin flip simulators is there's nowhere for you to get better. The non-games that happen, the uninteractive, no agency games that happen, don't allow for, say, a mistake like you would make maybe in chess, where you can go back at it and look at it later and go, oh yeah, I clearly fucked up there. I clearly made the wrong play and that led to a bad outcome. With coin flip simulators, you often execute the only choices you have as skillfully as you can, still lose and learn nothing, which is unfortunate. Do we want to keep Spell Thief in this matchup? I think we just want to look for one drop if we can get it. Well, I mean, this draw against this deck probably means we just lose. No one drops, no two drops, no nothing.
One side stamp papers, now faces. Safety disengaged.
Wow. Off to a good start, folks. Yeah, off to a very, very good start.
Destiny awaits.
Huh. Those are kind of bad choices.
Can you improve perfection?
First light illuminates the land. Sunlight glides.
And we just can't draw any creatures. I think the goal for next turn is going to be playing Ravun and holding up one of our tricks here. Cool.
Last light.
I mean, he should have ignition first, I guess. Oh, he couldn't have. He should just take the open attack here. To do anything else would be greedy.
Our sun will not set today.
Well, value certainly isn't the problem here, folks. Value, definitely not the problem. Got pretty reliable ways to kill a Draven or an Ezreal. We may need to kill the Ballista bot. So this could be a Ravenous Flock. Or conceivably a double Ravenous Flock? No? Okay. Just trying to keep pressure on the field. It's pretty reasonable.
Safety disengaged.
Shining gifts from the sky.
So we're hoping he doesn't have another stun boy.
Time for the main event.
Devotion to battle.
So if we use Pale here, that just forces him to use his axe. I don't know how valuable that is. This works a little better. We are at 9 cards. It's kind of annoying. Wow. That's incredibly unlucky.
I suppose.
It's incredibly unlucky. I don't think we can block this.
My faith protects me.
Just about the best thing he could have gotten with a Tribeam Improbulator. Maybe we should have killed the Ballista Bot there. I think we maybe should have killed the Ballista Bot. If we do make him waste another piece of removal here, that's also kind of great.
Out?
We're just passing here, unfortunately.
I have the best job.
Yeah, okay, well, that's a lot of pressure.
Evolve or die.
Fall, heretic!
Now we're cooking.
Okay. And
Perfection.
and
My beautiful face.
a little mystified by that play. Well, either way, this is good, right? We get rid of this twice. We probably need to go
Her radiant blessing.
wide here.
Humanity is obsolete.
And we'll just chump with this. That was a really good pickup.
Back, heretic. Have faith.
Huh. Probably just casting Scourge next turn now, huh?
Forward in the name of the Solari.
Ugh. Yeesh. That's pretty good. Sure. I don't think we need to worry too much. That's a bummer. We've drawn all of our healing, so I don't think any of this matters. Little late, buddy. Huh. Three, 6, 4, 5? Sure. Or we star shaping here? Okay, now we star shaping here because the Sun Guardian will kill this. That's another good option. Okay. I think that means Ezreal leveled up. Oh shit. I didn't want to do that. I think the life gain mattered more. He's got 12 in hand. Yeah, the life gain mattered more. That might have been a punt. I don't think we can kill him this turn. Yeah, that was a punt. That was a colossal punt.
A good scene on this one.
Holy fuck. Okay. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. So if we played the Supernova, that was the safest play. Him having another a way to deal fucking 9 to our supersized unit was pretty unlikely after we already cast the 1 thermal beam. You know, based on hand reading probabilities, he was pretty unlikely to have another thermal beam. But of course he had one, because that's my fucking life. Now we're going to get Grand Plaza, and we're not going to draw any castable creatures for 10 turns. It's going to be great. Feel like this deck needs more creatures.
I know what lurks in the
Couldn't really be anything other than that, could it? Good lord, man. We're just not going to draw any fucking castable creatures. 2 games in a row. 2 games in a row. This deck needs more creatures. This is beyond ridiculous at this point.
You started without me. Didn't know.
Yeah, why not? Why not have literal everything? That's great. It's fantastic. Thanks. Well,
sunlight guide you, my brethren.
seems like we just pale and kill this.
Deal me in.
Okay. Wow. Turn 4, 800,000 million creatures on the battlefield. It's pretty not good for us. Gonna take a flobbity jillion damage this turn. Yeah. You'll note that the last 3 videos where I played Runeterra have pretty much all gone this direction. I don't know if I've conveyed to you accurately, with full emphasis, how unlucky we are. It's hard to really truly encapsulate how in virtually every walk of my life I've been unfortunate. Close friends have joked that my primary luck comes from the fact that I have survived car accidents that involve vehicles hitting me and totaling the car I'm in. And I've also survived several near-death experiences that involved my severe asthma when I was a kid, where I actually completely suffocated and had to be rushed to the hospital, and they couldn't even get the ventilator nebulizer thing into me, so they had to, stick me. Yeah, I'm good at that. I'm good at not dying in real life in the meat space. But because of that luck, all other avenues of RNG have been exhausted for me. It'd be funnier if it wasn't true. Oh, man. Is this necessary?
I'm cold, I'm hungry, and there's rocks in me boots.
I write the rules
Yep.
of power. Clad in shining sunlight.
Finally, some action.
Sure.
You cannot sway me. What's a warrior but hands to wield a weapon? The heart and mind to aim it strong.
We've got an open attack with Riven here. If he has first strike, he's got a very good open attack. That will force us to use the single combat in response.
What conflict awaits?
Sure.
My words bring power to metal.
Rain from a cloudless sky.
Okay.
I am reformed.
Level up Riven on turn 4.
The dragon remembers.
That's got to be the nuts, right?
Fall, heretic!
Not necessarily insurmountable.
The dawn has arrived.
We are going to gain a decent amount of life next turn, and this will be big enough to trade.
Bask in the light's radiance.
I'm cold, I'm hungry, and there's rocks in me boots.
If he's got any kind of stun when we play this, it's going to suck, but it's just going to provoke us to use single combat.
Unparalleled.
Blades bright, forged in solstice heat.
Sure. Like, you're not adding to its toughness, so that doesn't matter.
Radiant strikes!
Feel the sun's glory.
I've got the reins.
Yep. Need the life gain.
Cargo!
Now we can probably stymie his attack here with Lux, and that leaves us concerted and single, or concerted and Solari next turn. Pretty reasonable options. We could also Solari this turn if we wanted to flip Leona. That's interesting. I mean, he loses one more mana than me. Sure. And that allows me the free attack with a shielded Lux. And if he has another stun, we have another single combat.
Extend your sense. The dragon himself.
Your fate was written.
I hate Lee Sin. I'm so triggered by Lee Sin because of the previous meta. Still just a broken card.
Daylight is unrelenting, but not eternal.
Okay, does this matter? Will this activate this before? It will. Okay, so let's do this.
Last light.
Killed our Leona. Not that important. We could potentially flip our lucks and get a
Extend your
get a laser, so we're gonna do that.
himself. Dragon.
Pushing my limits! A beacon through the dark!
All right. There's no reason for me to not just deal 10 here, right? I mean, I guess anything he plays is in trouble. Sure.
Daylight everlasting.
Would have really been excited to see Sunburst there. But because we have the potential to maybe just kill him this turn, it's unlikely. It's unlikely, but we did have a chance.
I am the bulwark against darkness! The dawn has arrived. Glorious light rains down.
You see, but you cannot grasp.
So we can deal 15 this turn.
Forge ahead!
We could have either cast Asol or cast the Priestess and tried to get a 6-drop
Would it help if I
spell like a
apologize?
Comet. We finally won a game. Holy crap. Oh, well, let's look at the creature count of this again. I really want one more creature. Another 2-drop or another 1-drop. I could see another soldier. I could also see a mountain goat. I never really thought about Lux with Plaza, but that's pretty neat. pretty hard to beat the value of that in a trading scenario. Bring on the disappointment. I'm ready for you. It's a little high. Let me put this down a little bit. Beep. That works. Uh-oh. There we go. Hey, it's the butterfly deck. You know, it was kismet that the minute I took one hush out of this deck, I faced the butterfly deck. Yeah? Why would you cancel? I can't bring myself to play the butterfly deck or the Targon's Peak deck, man. They're just like, it's too cheesy. Well, I'm being reminded why there's 3 Hush in this deck. I feel like there should just be Sharp Sight over Pale, too, because there are a lot of elusive strategies right now. We're just going to full mulligan and hope we find a Plaza. Nope.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
This is just ye olde Lee Sin combo deck.
It is time.
We know what to expect here. This is usually a match I just nope out of because I played it so many times and it's so frustrating that it's no fun to play.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Having a guaranteed challenger to potentially kill Zoe or a Lee Sin seems good. We could have attacked there, but 99% of the time he's not blocking.
The dawn has arrived.
No gems for you.
Light, the Solari will unite the heavens. Light rains down. I will shield my people as long as I draw breath.
Well, that's pretty frustrating. Just no Sird our whole turn there.
Unwavering strength.
That's actually better, I think, than losing the challenger. He could pale here. I probably should have used that on the warrior. He can now pale. That was a misplay.
Daylight is unrelenting, but not eternal.
Force is meaningless without skill.
So we've got Concerted Strike potentially here, but I think I'd rather have Lux.
Let the light guide you.
You could have a gem and champ spell. Or a gem and pale. Which will allow him to trade with our warrior. That would suck. But it's a thing that could happen. So spell thief and a gem. Spell thief and pale. Sure.
I'll enter your spirit.
Yep. Nothing I can do about it. This lets me leave concerted up. God, I hate playing against Least Index. Yep.
Devotion through battle.
Yeah, I don't care. I just want to die.
I will not hold back.
I'm not worried about mid-Mexic anymore. I just want this game over. I should have quit as soon as I saw what the deck was. Of course, some things did go wrong here. We never drew Hush. He had a great lineup. We never drew Plaza. Those are key cards in this matchup. We had 8 shots. We didn't see him. Sure. It's an easy pass for him. Uh-huh.
The dragon spirit awakens.
Yep.
Better! Brighter than before!
That's annoying.
No more holding
First, center your spirit.
Well, that's it for me, folks. I can't tolerate any more frustration this particular moment. My name's been Gravity Groove. This has been Not Safe for Work Runeterra. Thanks so much for watching me play this coin flip simulator. I think a lot of the other games I play on this channel are definitely better fun for you to watch and for me to play because they're more skill based. Single player games don't punish you for random bullshit and don't tend to have the frustration factor for me that this game in particular is starting to have. We're probably going to have to move away from Runeterra, and if that's not your cup of tea, that's fine. It's just not fun to play a coin flip simulator. This just... Maybe I've just evolved beyond caring if the graphics are nice and the interface is slick, but ultimately when the game just boils down to flipping a quarter over and over again, it's super fucking boring for me, and that kind of just makes me a salty bitch, and that's probably not a ton of fun to watch. A certain amount is probably fun, but like every time. So yeah, I mean, if you still enjoy Runeterra, by all means, continue to play it, continue to have fun, engage with the game, tell Riot how much you love it. But it's not my jam, folks. Thanks so much for watching. I know your time is valuable, and it's very cool you decided to spend a little bit of that time here with me. If you want to support the stuff I do, which is mostly bitch about random stuff, then consider liking, subscribing, or leaving a comment. Try to keep it friendly. That would be great. Life is difficult. This year has sucked, and having some positive comments would go a long way. Thanks so much, and I will see you later. Boom.